Episode 6, probably the best episode so far. Just because Hikaru popped off. Mittens, kind of forgot about that. The interpretation of the last scene with that coach saying like, hey, you should probably give up. I still think it's not out of like hostility or being rude. It's more like, this is real. For every one of me, there's like millions of others that tried and failed and basically gave up their entire life for it. Do you still want to pursue this? And the answer still is yes. At the end of the day, with stuff like this, it's a very debated topic of what it takes to be great. But if you focus on the path to greatness rather than the outcome, you will feel fulfilled no matter what. Because even if you don't get that #1 spot, the actual day-to-day grind that you put in, if that is the fruit of your labor, if you enjoy the walk rather than the destination, you won't feel a crippling despair by the time that you don't land that gold medal. Might sound like cope, but this is like the sports psychology, which is like a common thing that's heavily talked about in super competitive fields like this. So I think that's what the coach really meant. He's not like an asshole, but it's really cool to see the two different coaches, you know, almost have like a rivalry happening. He did acknowledge our coach, and our coach was like, oh shit, you saw what I did? Pretty sick to me. Let's begin today's reaction. Thank you, Cryo, for the tier 1. I appreciate the 11 months of support, man. New girl. She must be elite as well. That guy looks like Tsukasa? They know him. Brother. Older brother? Uncle? Night of the first competition. What is the relationship with coach here? Hoa Sports Land. These two are really made for each other, huh? Still one and says go first. Okay. Badge test next. Still so humble after she won. Okay. That scene was the favorite for me. Field trip? What are the odds that the first group of people that we saw today's episode, they're in Kyoto? Most likely, right? And then Tsukasa probably will have like a reunion with that blonde girl and whatever the dad is. She did do that. Haters? That's right, we're gonna have the peanut gallery. The washed up fat ugly mamas that are basically living their, you know, delusions through their daughters, but they see that their daughter sucks, so they hate on Inori, saying like, oh, that girl is too old to be competing like this. Wah, wah, wah. Because he did that entire thing. Because he too basically started too late. And that's why like he sees himself in Inori maybe. Later. At 14 rather than 10. That's interesting because these two are really similar. He basically like is Inori and she is him. Kind of. Like the similarity in the way that they started late. But like, I guess he doesn't want to like bring it up. Because he doesn't want to like force, like, you know what I just said about the delusional mamas, right? Maybe he doesn't want to like force that position upon herself and be like, hey, even if you started, you can still do it. Because I basically did that shit too, but I didn't really make it back in the day. But I say that he did because he got the eyes, the attention of the gold medalist last episode. Yeah, backstory time.
わかりました。
Backstory time.
と言ってもいいか。聞きたいことある？
先生がいたのかとか。
1-4.
最初か。最初というと中学の時ってことに。14の時初めて与高純の滑りを見たんだ。
Huh. The parallels. You know he's like inspired by Hikaru. Tsukasa inspired by Hikaru coach.
それで自分も始めよう。
だからまあできないことはないけど。
正直言うと進め
からね、無駄にならないよ。よく考えて。
This sounds rude, but honestly, they might be doing him a favor. Because like, starting late, you probably have no potentials to become great. There's a lot of money investment in order to, you know, get somewhere. So like, save yourself the time and the hassle. I get it. Still sounds mean, but like, it's in good spirit.
だからとても頼める額じゃなかった。そのまま高校に入ってスケートを。いいことに
宝くじに当たった。
No, if he did, I don't think he'd be here right now.
当たる以上の幸運だったのかも。
幸運？
人を
His partner? He was doing duos, right?
突然すみません。天気ありば。
Could this be the mom? Because we saw a blonde girl today, right? And she seems to already have a papa. Is this the mama?
充電器ありばせか。
Yo, get her a phone charger.
加護芽衣子さん。
Meiko.
それがきっかけで加護さん一家と知り合ってバイトをするようになったんだ。
Plus one job.
ウィスじゃなくるでしょ。
おはようございます。
それでクラブに？
出てくれるところなんてほとんどないし、金額的にも無理。
Crusty old high schooler. Bro's getting called unk at the delicate age of like what? Around like 15?
金額的にも無理。ただバイト代で団体のスケート教室には通えるようになったんだ。だけど俺が入れたのは同好会みたいなところでね。やっていた。
The mama is very sick, huh?
がずっと応援してくれていて、恩返しのためにも
He on the grind, the backyard too, damn.
経験もないクラブに通っていない。
Damn, these scores are even higher. Like yesterday, I think that we had like a score that was like 97 point something for Hikaru. These are going beyond the 100s, but then again, different brackets probably have like a higher cap of like potential scores that you could earn because you know they like capped at like 12 point something.
もないクラブに通っていない人間がとても太刀打ちできる世界じゃなかった。さんはそれでも援助を申し出てくれたんだけど、今からじゃとても無理だと思った。キ。
Ooh. Ooh, this is the thing, man. Bitter street dreams. Like, that's the thing that people wanted to prevent because it feels bad when you basically invest so much of your life, time, just devotion, sacrifice, and so much to not get anything out of it. Like a dream that's not even realized. It's one of the most cruel things possible. That's why everyone's like, just don't do it now.
ちゃったんですか？
The job?
ああ、そのつもりで。
We need more money.
ちょっと待ってください。じゃあどうやって選手に？
He has like no
本格的
time.
にコーチが
Damn, it's way later. Like, it's not even starting at 14. It's starting jobs at 14 to try to get money. And then eventually with the coaches at 20. You know, he already had that at 10. So that's actually, the gap is even wider than I thought.
20歳。
アイスダンスの選手としてなら見てくる。
あなた。
The partner for the
これが
duos.
最後のチャンスだと思ったから必死で食らいついていこうと思った。
That shouldn't be that funny to me. I don't know why that was so funny. Oh no, oh no.
今のは私のミス。
Was it? Was it her fault?
最初俺が必死だったからかだんだん認めてくれるようになった。
Okay. He like proved his resolve.
それで全日本に出たんですよね。
うん。と言いたいところだけど。
ってことは宝くじ。
No, still no lottery. The mama. Blonde girl again.
シューズのブレード変えたらいいし。
Is she gonna show up saying, "Do you have a phone charger again?"
突然すみません
Yo.
携帯の電池が
No way! Are you serious? How do you not have a phone charger still? How are you this bad with battery maintenance?
メイコさん
Interesting how the tournament's named after her too, right? The Mako Cup?
俺がまた
Cool. He became like a babysitter?
あ、その代わりに
Alright.
二人とも司くんじゃなきゃ嫌だと言ってるんだよ。
They're so kind. What a nice family.
ためにも全日本でなんとか結果は
Ooh. That's bittersweet. That's unfortunate.
良い
That is sad. Damn.
いやその後プロのオーディションをあちこち受けていた時いのりさんに出会った
There we go. And then Merinori.
私が先生の最初の生徒なんですかなんかちょっと嬉しいです
And now he can basically be the person, the guide that Inori, like, he himself never had, right? Because, like, Inori has the money because Mama got it like that. She just didn't have the right, like, guidance from the beginning, right? So, like, Inori can start, Skasa can, like, be that person for her, the person that he never really had in the beginning.
なんかちょっと嬉しいです
さっき俺が言おうとしてたこと言ってもいい
はい何ですか
喜ぼう
Let's go.
初級だって優勝は勝てたんだもっと二人で喜んでいい
Wonder what Hikaru is doing right now. Didn't they say at the end of last episode that, like, she has to go train after the competition? Like, would they be allowed to be happy and celebrate like this? I doubt it.
喜びの GOE プラス5すみません
Mama! Hey.
なんでも
They're just always on the same page. No celebration? Oh, hey, coach! I mean, employer guy.
人違いです
That's awkward. Are you serious? You're gonna play dumb to the guy that, like, helped you out back in the day? I guess it's kind of awkward because of, like, what happened to, like, his wife. And, you know, it's kind of like they haven't talked since then. But, like, bro, you really gonna ghost him?
人違いですおはようございます
That's the employment introduction thing that he said to do before.
コーチの仕事？
はいまだ
Inori doesn't get to celebrate. But coach does. Hey, conveyor belt sushi, let's go!
近くなのに。
いやその連絡先わからなくて
Bro's been ghosting.
あスマホを落としちゃいまして
Even the girl's calling him out.
いや
Man, the conveyor belt sushi animation behind the scene is pretty cool.
こ
Oh,
れ僕が捨てた靴下だよね。
the fuck? That's how he knew of him? Like, that's how much he knew. He already knew that he's such a cheapskate. He doesn't really have money. That he still uses worn out socks. That's an insane detail.
これ僕が捨てた靴下だよね。やっぱりまだお金に困ってるから持って行ったんです。身だしなみが大事だって何
I
度も言
mean,
ってた
no
だろ
one looks at socks. Sushi animation.
金の皿お腹いっぱいだから
Lies.
司くん、また一緒に住もうか。難しくて連絡しなかったんだろ
Probably.
で連絡しなかったの。
The wife stuff. It's kind of awkward too, isn't it?
頼る理由もないし
Ooh.
聞いた？
変わらないで
True. He did do that. They're such nice people. You really want to look after him, huh? I mean, they're not blood related, but still, it's like all the things they've gone through, you know? It's a close bond.
時差割った手で下がらないで
とにかく迷惑かけたくないんです
迷惑？
赤の他人を居候させるなんて変です
I mean,
おかしいです
don't you get paid to do your
まだねなん
job?
て言ってくれれば
You're like a
あんな
housekeeper.
お手伝いだけで全然
だ。僕がいい。
Whoa, there's even a parfait that shows up? Anyways, this guy's so nice. I love how like he's fighting to be like, hey, you should come and fucking work for me. And he's like, no, they're both like so humble.
合うか合わないかを決めるのは僕だ。僕がいいって言ってるんだから。
Parfait.
絶対食べられないでしょこんな量。
Why not?
いちごが食べたかったんだもん。
しかも何
She and Ojo-sama. That is so wasteful. She doesn't eat the rice? She just eats the fish? That's... I guess she's like dieting. No, no, she just wanted the strawberry dude. What an interesting character. Just picking just the one thing. That too? They rich. They're built like that. they don't need to care about wasting food like that. Yeah, that's how rich they are. You should have ate, bro. Bro, you should have ate the fucking leftover rice then at the very least. Why'd you starve yourself?
結局あの後意地張ったあのシャリだけでも持ってくればよかった。
Exactly. Her name is so fun. Yo. The old skates.
必ず優勝しますから。そしてインタビューでカゴさんの会。
Ooh. He made a promise to her that he would win. And he didn't win. Didn't land the podium. And then she died. That is tragic.
そしたら仕事殺到しちゃうわね。
So much regret he probably has over that. Hey, it's him again.
買ったよ。やっぱりお金に困ってるんじゃない。
Bro, stalking him. What was that? College collections letter. Okay.
それよかったら食べてよ。よかった。
Bro, you're so hungry.
理由がないからです。
He will never do it. He has too much guilt built up. Like, it's not just about like the pay of him not doing a good enough job. It's that fact that like he couldn't deliver on the promise to his wife. So he like burdens all of the fault on himself. But that's not really right. I hope the dad will like make him realize that, bro. It's not like you didn't cause the mom to die. There was no obligation there. It's fine.
もう選手もアイスショーを目指すのもやめてコーチの仕事をしているんですよ。選してくれた自分じゃないんです。
なるほど。
カゴさんの家にお世話になる資格はありません。
That's for the dad to decide, though.
カサ君はさ、なんでコーチになったの？
なんでって。
Because he sees like it's probably like a do-over chance with Inori, right? Rather than he himself retake up the mantle and go for, you know, the podium, he sees that maybe Inori can do it. It's almost like, I don't know if it's like running away from the problem, but it's kind of like a very indirect way, like a workaround, since he feels too guilty to pick up the skates again.
才能がないから教える側に回ったの？って。
違います。
That's the one, I think.
自分のことはもういいんです。必死でスケートが上手くなりたいと思っている人を応援したい。自分ができることをしてあげたいんです。
That's exactly how Mr. Kago feels about Tsukasa, though. That's the ironic part. Everything that Tsukasa wants to do for Inori, like that's what the dad is literally trying to do for him right now. But he can't he can't realize that.
メイコはさ、
Mom to
司
him.
君がスケートを滑っていたから応援していたわけじゃ応援したかったんだよ。
And because he had a phone charger.
でもせっかく応援してもらったのに何一つ期待に応えることもできなくて。
Well, I guess you could now pay it back by working for him, you know? Even if you couldn't deliver on the promises, it's like, all right, you become a housekeeper now and fucking serve this family.
わからないかい？メイコはその君の頑張りに救われていたんだよ。メイコだけじゃない。
Yo.
僕もヨウも病に暗くなってちゃいけない。死がメイコがね。
He was the light. I mean, literally light right there. He was the light. I don't know if they're trying to intentionally do this, but traffic, construction work, you know, light, he got a light. Phone charger. Ah, I see. She's lying all the time. Maybe not the first time, but the second time, she recognized and used the same excuse. I see. Bro, like, it's good. I mean, she already saw him. She's like, oh, it's him. I'm gonna use the same tactic and play dumb. Oh, hey, I didn't realize you were here. What are the odds?
Meiko-san?
That's probably where the laugh comes from. That's so sad. Oh, the sushi looks so good. Oh my god. So he does work like overnight as well, huh? Like the coaching stuff is obviously not enough. So like all that construction light stuff, sorry, the traffic light stuff, like he still does it. I guess he quit that job now, huh? And he's gonna work for the Kago House of Good?
じゃああの時が初めてじゃないんだ。はい、私が最初にスケート場に行って見るだけでもわかんなんだ。
The worms. This guy was there popping off for Inori before. And he was there. I distinctly remember. He's the worm guy. That's a hard thing to fucking tell a kid. Hey, little 5-year-old blob. Where the money at? You gotta pay to enter. He looks kind of remorseful though. Give me some worms. Here's the worms. That's a lot of worms. Holy shit.
ミミズじいちゃんって言われてたわね、セコマさん。
おはようございます。
Worm.
私が最初にここに来たのはいつだったかなって思って。司くんの話。
大した話じゃないんだけど。
そんなことないです。14歳で興味で頑張れるってことがすごいって思います。
Okay. What a nice kid.
だから全日本の時。
There's no way Rio would say that. He'd be like, washed up unk. Just quit now.
喜びの GOE プラス5ですね。
Celebrate! GOE celebrate! What is it? This is it. The coach and the athlete is made for each other, I think.
リンクサイドは走らない。
The end. And that's another episode of Medalist. This one was probably not the most exciting or engaging compared to the other episodes due to the nature of this episode, right? Because it's not like crazy figure skating competition, but more of like backstory, exposition, and kind of like setup for the future. Still, a very heartfelt episode. Still hit on the really emotional tones of Tsukasa's background of like why, like how he started, how much support he got, the promises he couldn't deliver onto the wife, feeling the guilt, Mr. Kago still wanted to look after him, and him realizing that it's okay to, you know, the promise of the podium isn't the most important thing, but like he was like the light that represented their family when it was like the last years of the wife. So that's really heartfelt. The tears falling down as he eats the sushi. That's honestly, it's a very, very heartfelt episode. Got to meet a new character named Yo. I don't know if she figure skates all like that. Maybe Inori and her could become friends, and that's pretty much it. We got a new competition coming up, right? I think that Kyoto was mentioned as well, so we'll see what happens next time. If you're still here though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlists for even more content. And until next time, take care.